but the withdrawals got me moving fucked. Another half set with a zoo.
Gold puts his 2-0 record on the line against David Javed from Revival MMA. 3-2, black shorts, yellow trim, and these flyweights are starting quick, Dean.
Sabir's got the range here, and he likes to use the jab to gauge the distance, but he's getting busy. He's using the fakes and feints, which I like. He's liking, oh, there's the right hand. Beautiful work from Sabir.
Yeah, counters that body kick lovely with the hands, then goes up high with the head kick.
David's got to keep the head movement as well because he's given up the reach. So he's got to move the head off the center of the line. If he wants to punch his way in, he's got to throw punches off that head movement.
Hussain looks eminently confident in there at the moment. Controlled, composed, no wasted movement. Already marked up the face a little bit of David Javed there. Especially just around that right eye.
Hussain's got a massive following here as well. I think that's going to spur him on. The home court advantage in his favor. You know, he feeds off that energy, and we're seeing that in the cage here.
But he shows a maturity with it. He's not rushing in. He's looking to pick his shots, not sort of playing to that crowd, and it's a big one that he's brought with him. Wide-eyed dares, eats a left hand from David Javed there.
Javed on the outside now. Let's see if he can drop down and secure the single.
No, lovely takedown defense on display there from Sabir Hussain. And now he's got David Javed backed. Had him backed up against the cage for a moment, taking away those escape routes if he needs them. And no single shots thrown at all from Sabir Hussain. Everything is followed by something else.
Yeah, he's a master at punches in bunches, and he usually kicks more, but I think he's trying to stay away from the takedown game of David. That's why you see here with a nice long left hook, long kick, and he whips it back beautifully.
Well, he's using those physical advantages really well at the moment, and sometimes not enough fighters do that. They get sucked into the opponent's game, or he's using his length really well, and now David Javed really working for that takedown, got the single.
He can try and run the pipe here and circle around to his left side, but he's got to get his head on the outside. If he leaves it on the inside, he's got the high crotch, he's got the double legs. Beautiful separation from Sabir.
Javed there with 2 looping shots to try and close the distance. Back to the cage again, and seriously, we're in, like, this round has flown by, Dean, flown by.
And the same as the kicks as well from Sabir. I love the way he fires them out, and then he flies his leg back to his stance.
The white shorts trimmed with gold.
Hussain wastes no time getting center cage and looking for that left hook as well.
Tried to go low there, but Javed managed just to step out of range and then step in and land one of his own. That overhand right didn't find a home.
Lots more fakes and feigns now from David. That's what he needs to disguise his work, but he's got to come in nice and close and land that overhand right and then drop down for the takedown.
Oh, heavy low kick. He's also got to be conscious that Sabir, every moment, it's just backing him up. Like, he has to push off the cage there to get out, but soon he won't give himself any room to move.
David's got to capitalize on those moments that Sabir does miss. If he misses a shot, he's got to capitalize. If he misses a kick, he's got to catch it and turn it into a takedown.
And we've seen it all night tonight, but the man moving forward is the man taking the fight at the moment. Oh, level change, tried to get in. Good sprawl out. And Hussain says, not today.
That's a clean shot from David as well, but he didn't set it up with the hands. If he can work his way in with fakes and feints, there's the overhand right that should disguise that level change. You see there, he throws a beautiful uppercut overhand right, lands, he's close enough to shoot the takedown, but he doesn't, he just backs off.
And then eats a straight right from Sabir Hussain, but this is a much better round from from David Javed, you would feel.
Yeah, he's finding his mark. He's landing the left hooks. He's landing the overhand right.
Exchange some shots there, go into the body. Oh, and nice body kick just under the armpit.
A smart play by Hussain as well. He felt the punch that went down to his body, and he responded immediately with a head kick to try and deter David from
right
changing
up the
levels.
middle. Sorry for interrupting. Now shot. That front kick went right up the middle. Just a bit too many toes, I think, and not enough foot.
Well, this is a smart play from Hussain to go straight up the middle. It deters the level change for the takedowns.
And then that knee up the middle to the body as well is going to make you think twice about coming in.
Yeah, he's got to be careful that doesn't go to the head because he could get penalized
Absolutely.
for that. No knees to the head in the amateur rule set.
Again goes to the body. And it seems to me that David Javed has found his range this round, knows how to get in and out a little bit better. Competitive, but he needs to put a stamp on this round.
Yeah, David Javed, you could argue here that he needs a finish, either with the overhand right or to get this fight down to the ground and look for a submission.
Well, if the first 2 rounds are anything to go by, nice takedown. I was going to say, if the first 2 rounds are anything to go by, you'd be thinking it's got to be the knockout. He hasn't succeeded in keeping his man down. And although he secures the takedown there, Sabir Hussain back to the cage and straight back up.
Sabir now sinking his hips back into the cage. He's got the whizzer as well, working the left underhook. He can stuff the head in this position or funnel the right underhook. He might use the left underhook to turn here in this position.
Little shoulder shrug there. And David Javed working hard in the clinch. But right now, Sabir Hussain is up to that task.
And this is hard work to the uninitiated. If you've not been in this position in a fight, it saps your cardio. Trying to take the guy down and he continuously defends, you expend a lot of energy.
Taking the center of the cage again, Sabir Hussain. And again, David Javed not retreating quite as often now. Tried to get in on that takedown. But again, Hussain not having any of it. He's fought using some of those physical advantages really well. He's found his range and is using it consistently as Hussain.
And also he knows the game plan of David. He's waiting for the takedown, so he's using long shots and he's ready to sprawl.
Got a lovely left straight. Oh, nice counter.
Now's the time for David to change levels. He wobbled him with that shot, he connected, but he's holding back here now.
Now, is that out of respect from those knees and kicks that have been coming up the middle, or was it just admiring his handiwork?
I think it's probably a combination of both. Also, as well, he doesn't want to eat that counter shot, but he's just got to go for broke. You could definitely argue that he's down 2 rounds. So he's got to pull the trigger and go for it here. Nice double leg. And his double legs are really good, but the submission, the takedown defense from Hussain are just paramount. You know, in this position, he's using the overhook. He's forcing David to work. David's unable to drop down and attack the legs.
Yeah, it is the proper definition of embracing the grind. This is what Javed wanted. And there's no doubt how much effort that he's putting in to secure the takedown. And Sabir Hussain shakes his head and says, no, no, no.